He's Professor Orifice. Professor Orifice! For God's sake. Kimmy, have you seen Professor Orifice? Professor? Oi!
Oh, is it me?
It's you! Come on!
Oh, let me go to the stage.
Give me hassle.
I was talking to this lovely lady here. Wonderful ladies. Oh, the front row is wonderful, isn't it?
Do you want the mic?
Oh, certainly, thank you. Oh, she touched me. And I felt my heart go wild. Good evening. I am Professor Orpheus Krak. I am the Professor Emeritus of the John Hopkins University in sexual behavior. So, lovely Kimmy here. She's asked me to talk to all of you wonderful people about that nasty little word called... why don't we just put it aside and say that word and get it? Remove the power from that word. Let's all say the word in one gigantic pronunciation, and just that word sex just has a dirty meaning to it, but if we just define it as one word and everybody say the word together, we can rid it of its power among us. So why don't we just say sex? Everybody say sex! Oh, that's wonderful. It feels wonderful to get it out of there, don't you? You should say it again. Sex, 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 sex. Oh, that feels wonderful. Oh, he enjoyed that more than most of us. But what she wanted me to talk about, I'm sorry, let me put this over here. I'd like to describe the word, and one of my other favorite words, I'm sorry, let me insert this here. Oh, yes. One of my most favorite words is the word that's not associated with the word sex, but with the word love. So I'd like to tell you about love. But love is such a word that I learned when I was a boy, so unfortunately my memory is rather shorty. So I need a volunteer. If anybody could... thank you, sir. I made eye contact with you. Would you please come up here? It's just a... Come right here. Sit here. Actually, I'm going to tell you my story, and if you could help me out to jar my memory, by any time I touch your shoulder, you could say a word that could inspire me and make my brain lucid again. So, example, if I'd say, I remember my first love, she was a wonderful girl. I was just a wee little boy, just a tad boy of the age of...
11.
11. The 1-1 has a very erotic sound of it. It's a kind of a phallic number. When I was 11, I did imagine women as these... untouchable things, unattainable things, but as a child I grew to puberty at 11. Then I met her. Oh, she was a wonderful woman. Dark, tinkling eyes, ruby lips, legs slender that went from her hips all the way down to the floor. And when I saw her, she said to me, "My name is...
Ellen."
Ellen. And Ellen evoked phallic symbols of 2 L's when I was 11, with 2 vowels on the side. The synchronicity of her name got me excited, and I said, "Ellen, my name is Orpheus. Let's combine our names together and find love." But she said, "Oh, you're too quick. You're too quick. I'm only 11. I don't date older men," because I was 11 and a half at that time. And she said, "Whoa, I don't want you to go out of my life." But she said, "I can't. I have to leave now. I have to go to...
A place name.
My first name." She had to go to her first name. She had to go to the immigration office to pick up her first name, because Ellen, I didn't know, was actually not her real name. So I trucked down to the immigration office with her, and I said, "Helen, if you are not from this country, you are from another country, but I will abide by you, and I will stand by you, even if you're illegal, or if you have to spend 16 hours at the Tokyo immigration office waiting to get your real name. And she said, such devotion to me makes me feel like I could tell you anything. I could tell you about my
All life.
whole life. So in that span of time, we spent 6 hours at the immigration. We took our number. We took another number. It was called, I just wanted to sit there. I didn't care about time. I wanted to know her, everything about her, her life, her childhood, her prepubescent, imaginative world. And we got to know each other, but not in the biblical sense, but in the mental sense. I knew every bit about her. I knew that her favorite color was
Red.
red, as was mine. I knew her favorite animal was
A panda.
a panda, and so was mine. We knew that everything about us, and we knew that we were meant to be together. And I begged her to stay with me, and I had a secret in my pocket that I always carried with me in this moment. And I pulled out of my pocket a
Ring.
ring. I knew the ring was there, and I pulled it out, and I said, even though it was 11, it was my old dead grandmother's ring, but it didn't fit on her little finger. It didn't fit on her it could only fit on her thumb. When I put it on it, she said, okay. Since that day, Ellen and I have been in love, but unfortunately tonight she wasn't able to come tonight because she had a suffering disease. It affected her part of her body.
Liver.
Her liver. Yes, I tried to feed her. I tried to give her chicken liver and many kinds of food to try to make it better, but unfortunately, poor Helen succumbed to liver damage. That was the first love of my life, and I want to share that part of love with you. So if you ever find that love, that bond, that connection, don't let it go. Capture it, no matter where it is, and hold it forever.